Okay, so I want to show you guys the situation. So, I thought we were going to get this done, and then I found like 2 more boxes from this collection that was hiding in here, and they were packed full of all kinds of stuff. We have cutters, we have decals, trucks, wheels, random pieces of track, enough 242s to pretty much upgrade everything that ever comes through our train shop. We have a number 4 coupler. My goodness, that is before my time. And all kinds of detail parts, spare parts. We have some items we're going to tag for the shop there. Lots of evergreen stuff. This stuff's really cool. DPM, you can make modular buildings with that. Definitely some cool tools and stuff. We still have to get through the locomotives. We have a bunch of these, more kits. We thought we were done with kits. We just found a bunch more. All kinds of stuff. Autorail, the Dietrich. I'm pretty sure that's brass. Like it has a sticker on it for $300. So definitely gonna have to take a look at that. So yeah, we definitely have enough to probably pump out another week's worth of listings for our website. That is the game plan. It was a busy week at the train shop. I know I say that every week, but it was exceptional.
So this week we went to Carlisle, the famous Carlisle, where we've spent the last year numerous times going and getting mostly MTH O-scale.
So we went into it thinking that we were just going to get some track and tear down the layout a little bit. So we walk into the garage like any other time, and there's like 100 boxes on the tables. The family says, "Hey, we found more stuff."
They said that they went in this far corner of the attic and found all these black boxes. And they all had Norfolk Southern logos on them. And I was like, what are these things?
This was the first time that I took my dad along to do a private collection, and I could tell right away he was overwhelmed a little bit. I told him, I'm like, just imagine how we felt the first time we came and the whole basement was full. So we walked down into the basement and we figure, let's tackle the little room. That won't be too bad. And that was the window layout.
Lots of snowy buildings, snowy track, things glued down to make it look wintry.
I was just there all day like tearing this felt off.
I heard a lot of hammering, a lot of sounds coming from that room. They had quite the job with that. Oh, and if I didn't mention, we were there at 9 a.m. So we were there till about 7 o'clock p.m. So the family was generous and they ordered pizza for us. I took a break to have lunch and the girls were like, those guys are still down there working.
And now here's the thing too, we got some big collections already. We always say we're coming home with a van full. Well, this time, it was 2 van fulls. Where are we putting all this stuff? It worked out really good. We got some stands out of the deal. It's the same kind that we use in our warehouse here for shipping. We store our boxes on them. So we started using them up in the other room. That was the first thing I took off the van when we got home. I started building this and it just totally changed the whole game.
As long as it seemed like it took to get this room done, it was the best thing we did, because we were able to, in a week, move out basically everything. Or we have a purpose for it, aka this stuff's getting tagged.
Each week we just continue to use our space better and better, which is exactly what we need to do, because we don't have our new train shop yet. We don't have all the space that we really want. So the space we got is the space we got, so we gotta use it to the full.
We needed rubber bands. I needed thicker ones. And, well, there's over 5,000 in this bag, and when we ordered them, we had to buy 2 bags. So we got over 10,000 rubber bands, if anyone needs any. It's over 5 pounds, guys.
We just received a really large order of boxes, and this is what things look like after that happens. We're getting things stocked up, got more peanuts. It lasts about a month now at this point. $1,500. Never thought we would get to this point. Alright, just got the first van unloaded. And how you guys like the shelves? You guys can get these at Home Depot. We just happened to find a train layout that was made with them. So that is crazy. We'll be able to get a bunch more. We might go higher. We will see, but this is awesome. I can't believe we got a whole van full in here, and it looks semi-organized too.
So we had a good day in Carlisle. We got a lot of stuff again. We knew that this man had a roundhouse of all the heritage locomotives. We still have not purchased them. They're one of the last things. We were kind of holding off because they're very special, and we want to make sure we do right by the family and when we purchase them and everything. But and those locomotives have had these black boxes, but then I saw these smaller boxes that matched, and come to find out that all of these heritage unit locomotives had heritage unit cabooses, MTH Premier. So we got all of them. That was probably the highlight, was getting all these beautiful cabooses. Not much wrong with them at all. A little dusty, but they cleaned up good. They look great, but that was very exciting to see that we had all of them. So very excited about that.
Now we can get things sorted better. So we have locomotives there, we have passenger cars, that's G-scale stuff. That's all that's left for the box freight cars. Then we have a couple loose items that we're gonna go through. So I'm gonna be putting in a full day here, and I know Victoria's planning the same thing. So we're gonna dig in and get this collection knocked out. And when I say I really like those shelves, it just really beats the old way. Here's the old way of doing things, throwing stuff all over the place. Well, we're gonna get this cleaned up and eventually be digesting through all this stuff just with the same system. Everything first in, first out. It makes it so much easier.
One thing that sped me up a lot this week was we invested in a camera. I sometimes take 1,000 photos in a week. My phone, like any computer or tablet, when it starts getting full, it slows down. And it took forever. And when I say forever, it took forever to take these pictures, and it was slowing me down immensely, and my phone was getting hot, and then I'd have to wait for it to cool down and different things like that. My speed 10x'd for sure.
So I think we have a good strategy for next time we go into the basement, what we need to tackle.
So when it comes to Carlisle, what do we have left? We got track. MTH Real Tracks track. Tons of it. A whole layout's worth is coming. We already have one local customer who said they'd like to get a bunch of it. There's going to be so much. If anyone wants a bulk deal on a big batch of it, there's going to be switches, all kinds of stuff. We're also getting Z4000s, at least 2 Z4000s. There's technically 3, but you know we're keeping one. We're getting other Transformers actually. He had Lionel stuff. He had lots of Z1000s. I saw Bachmann things, probably for his lighting and his buildings and things like that. We're getting G-scale track. I don't know how much. Lots of buildings still there. We got some, but there's a lot that we have to remove. The wiring, probably like people and trees and like little cars on the road, like all kinds of things like that. And the remainder of the freight, there is a little. I think we're at the point where there's probably not boxes for some of this stuff. Because we were doing everything in boxes first. And then he had shelves of random package stuff, like really random, like I can't even explain like what it is. Like just when you have a layout and you do things yourself and you paint and you have like shelves of things. So there's the random stuff and probably tools. I think we're probably going to keep some to use and utilize, but there's probably gonna be plenty of that stuff to sell too.
The way we run our business, we definitely want to provide good deals for our customers, and we certainly have to make money to continue to operate. the family that we're working with is just great. We want to make sure that they're 100% happy. And something I realized that I didn't even think about, but I never realized what kind of a service we're providing. Like, we're walking into this basement and we know how to tear down track and do all these different things. And again, we're starting to get a system to be able to do this more efficiently and effectively. Well, family members, when they walk into a train room and now it's their responsibility to sell it, they just don't know where to start. So being able to provide this service, it's definitely been rewarding, not only to help our business grow, but it just feels good to be, a helpful person to someone else. I love being able to serve people. That's why we do the Model Train Shop. I'm just really a service-driven person. I'm definitely looking forward to just ramping up our production, getting better and better at what we do, get our Model Train Shop done, because wow, people are just ready for that. It's been so much fun doing the layout hangouts. I've been enjoying running my trains for one, but it's just been so cool to share it with people. That's what it's all about. It's like a little club. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I just love it.